Okay, so your teacher posted 2 videos, the Legend of Popocatepetl, Popocatepetl, and Iztaccihuatl, Iztaccihuatl. Okay, so take down notes, guys, or you're gonna be lost when answering the questions. Here we go. Wait, let me see if I posted sound. Share, nope, share sound, share, okay. If you can't hear it, let me know.
The myth of the Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl. Thousands of years ago, the Aztec Empire dominated the Valley of Mexico, where today is located Mexico City and other states. The Aztecs subordinated neighboring cities and towns, and they required a mandatory unreasonable tax. A chief of one of the subordinated cities, the city of Tlaxcala, tired of the terrible oppression, decided to fight against the Aztecs for the freedom of his people. The chief had a daughter named Iztaccíhuatl. She was the most beautiful.
What happened? Multiple choice question. Oh, okay. So it's questions in the video. All right, guys. So you're going to have to watch it on your own. What was the name of the chief's daughter? Do you guys remember? It's not the princess.
I think
I'm sorry?
the
Popocatépetl was the place. And it can't be the princess.
first
So
answer.
no, that's the location. Popocatépetl. That's the location. But so it has to be the second one. Iztaccihuatl. Okay, let's see. You're gonna have to do it on your own, guys. So you can do it, you can watch me, and then you do it on your own, okay? Okay, that was the right answer. So we have to pay attention to answer the questions.
Beautiful of all princesses, who was in love with the most important and brave warrior named Popocatépetl.
The princess Iztaccihuatl was in love with the king. She just said it. What is it, guys? She just said it.
The great warrior Potepeke.
The great warrior. It wasn't the king. It was the great warrior. Okay, let's click the great warrior. Let's see if we get it right. Yeah, you're right. I was actually about to click the king. Thank you. Okay, let's continue.
When Popocatépetl knew he was going to war against the Aztecs, he went to talk to the chief and asked for the hand of the princess Iztaccíhuatl. The chief gladly agreed and promised to welcome him with a big celebration and to give him his daughter in matrimony in condition that he returned victorious from the battle.
Okay, what was the condition for Popocatépetl to marry Iztaccihuatl? You guys remember?
That he comes back victorious from the battle.
Yep. Or that he brings presents for the king. You think that's it?
No.
So who said that? That Xiomara, is that you?
Yes.
All right, you know all the answers. All right, let's continue.
The brave Popocatépetl accepted. He prepared everything and departed, keeping in his heart the promise that the princess would be waiting for him to get married. Weeks passed, and while Popocatépetl was fighting against the Aztecs, a rival of him who was in love with Iztaccíhuatl came to her and told her that her beloved had died in combat. He thought that if the princess knew Popocatépetl was dead, he may have a chance to be with her.
Wow, That's some drama right there. What did Popocatépetl rival tell Iztaccihuatl about the great warrior? That Popocatépetl died in combat, that Popocatépetl found a new love, that Popocatépetl escaped to never return. Some chisme right there.
That he died in combat.
Yeah. Okay, somebody asked me in the chat, are we gonna stay long? Actually, I'm just doing this with the students. If you have to leave, I already have your name in the chat. You are able to do so. But I'm doing this with you guys so you're not lost or you get a good grade, okay? For those that have to leave. Mr. Arjun, okay. So let's continue. Let's continue.
But Iztaccíhuatl, crushed by such tragedy and overwhelmed by sadness, died.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. What happened to Iztaccihuatl after she heard the false news about the fate of her beloved Popocatépetl? She continued with her life. She married Popocatépet's rival. She died of sadness.
She died of sadness.
Yeah. I mean, who can die out of
She
sadness?
died of sadness.
I mean, wow. It's a lot of drama right there. And this happened for reals? I mean, it's history. Wow.
Just a couple days later, Popocatépetl returned victorious to his people and happy because at last he was going to get married to the princess. But his happiness ended abruptly when he received the terrible news of the death of Iztaccíhuatl. He wandered devastated for several days and nights until he decided to honor her love and to assure that the princess would not ever be forgotten.
What did Popo do when he found out the princess had died? He promised that she will never be forgotten. He turned around and left.
He promised that she would never be forgotten.
Yep. Yep. Continue.
He ordered to make a big mountain in her honor. Then, without anyone knowing, he took the dead princess in his arms, took her to the mountain, and laid her at the top. Popocatépetl kissed her cold lips and knelt in front of his beloved to watch over her eternal sleep. He stayed there until he died.
Oh, reminds me of Romeo and Juliet in a way. What happened to Popocatépetl when he found out that Iztaccihuatl was dead? He was devastated, but after a few years of mourning, he remarried, nope, and found happiness again, nope. He was devastated, took her body to the top of the mountains and watched her over her body until he died, yes. He was devastated and wanted revenge. He spent the rest of his life looking for the rival who caused so much pain. This is the second one. So this is a legend, right? Let's see what happens at the end.
Eventually, the snow covered their bodies, forming two majestic volcanoes. From then on, they continue together, facing each other, and will remain joined till the end of time.
That's the legend. What happened to their bodies? They were cremated and the two closest villages were named after themselves, Popocatépetl and Iztaccihuatl. Nope. Snow covered them until they couldn't be seen anymore. Yes. Snow covered them until they became the two volcanoes today known as Popocatépetl and Iztaccihuatl. So that's the legend. So that's how so I guess the people, they saw these two mountains and they made a story out of it. Okay. The natives.
This is the extinct volcano Iztaccíhuatl. It is also known as the Sleeping Woman. And this is Popocatépetl. The legend says that when Popocatépetl remembers his beloved, his heart shakes and the volcano spews fumaroles.
Okay. Is the Popocatépetl volcano in Mexico currently extinct or active? The volcano is extinct and not active. Sometimes the volcano erupts. She said that like it trembles, right? Am I right that it's right? It erupts still?
Yeah, when he remembers her.
Yeah. But I've never heard in the news that there's like a like lava spill or something like that. I don't know. Well, we'll see.
This legend has been passed on from generation to generation since the time of the Aztecs, and the names these volcanoes have today were given to them since that time.
When were the names given to the volcanoes? Last year when the volcanoes started erupting again, since pre-Columbian tribes like the Aztecs combinated the Valley of Mexico. I wasn't paying attention.
It's since pre-Columbian
Yeah.
tribes like the Aztecs dominated the Valley of Mexico.
So pre-Columbian as like the Aztecs, the Mayans, all those Mexican old tribes, okay? Just that's pre-Columbian. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Very interesting. So that's how the volcano and the mountain were giving their names. Popocatépetl and Iztaccihuatl. All right. So do you guys want to do this too, or you guys want to do it on your own?
On our own.
On your own? Okay. So the other one, you have to do it too, guys. So make sure to do it on your own. So I guess you can do it. But I'll be here if you need any help. Aquí voy a estar si ocupan ayuda.